in the story of what some are calling the greatest story ever. This is the Pretty Girl Show. This is where pretty girls get together and we talk about pretty girl things. Now, what's funny is I'm here in Los Angeles, but Katrina and Mary Jane are in different countries. I think Katrina's in Arizona right now, and Mary Jane is in the Dominican Republic. How are things going in the Dominican, Mary Jane?
Well, Morocco's just fine, thank you.
Oh, so you're not in the Dominican Republic, you're in Morocco.
And Dominican Republic's in America, I believe.
It is
Is
not.
it?
No, it is not.
Yes, Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, I believe, are affiliates of America.
But it's
Well,
not in America.
It's considered American. Am I right or wrong, Omandri?
It's a. It's
The Dominican Republic is a Caribbean nation that shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti to the west.
yeah,
So it's its own nation, I guess.
yeah. So anyway, well, listen. As you know, this past week, we had a fun day because it was Let's Pick on Don Day, where Katrina and Mary Jane went to a nice restaurant, and they made me go to a shit place, and there were
Interruption.
there was a
You
little
were invited many times in many ways the entire time for you to join us. You were invited. You just didn't want to go to
Okay,
that one.
okay.
mm-hmm.
But you know what? You're real nice now, but you weren't nice the other day
If you
when I
watch,
yeah, if you watch it, you can see this. I suggested a great thing that we could do on the show. Sent it to the both of you, no response whatsoever. And then you decided you were going to do it your way. And even though I won the competition easily, I didn't win it. It wasn't fun.
well, I do believe Katrina and I um, displayed to the public and executed a perfect pretty girl lunch, whereas yours was a jumbled catastrophe. But yes, you supposedly did get more viewers at certain times,
And
but
everywhere I went, people were talking about what a pretty girl I was. And there were numerous times people were saying, asking me, "Do you have makeup on? You look very pretty." And I said, "No, I don't have makeup on."
well, maybe I should get to the text that we were given at 3:30 in the morning the night before when the original plan the viewers would have seen last week right here on the Pretty Girl Show. Hold on, I forgot to get my comments. Hold on.
Tarrant King is here. He says, "Hi, folks."
You know what? I'll say hello back to Tarrant King, but right now I'm feeling like a piece of dog crap.
Uh,
I've been thrown out here against Mary Jane and Katrina, who all they want to do is bring me down. I've done nothing to them except try to be a friend, and I don't think Katrina doesn't even come to the Comedy Store anymore. That's how much she hates me.
It's not why I don't come.
Why don't you come?
Because it costs $30 to Uber each way to the store.
I told you I would give you a ride anytime.
Yeah, but I'd still have to pay $30 to get there, and then I would have to wait until 1 in the morning after you were off
Yeah,
stage.
but you
Well,
get
you're
to watch
talking
me
2
perform.
2:30, 2:30,
Yeah,
maybe
Yeah,
3.
but you would get a
like,
chance to watch me perform.
yeah, but I don't always want to be there that late.
So anyway, so these girls sucker punched me into thinking that they were going to be cool, and they weren't cool at all. Uh, I believe that Mary Jane and Katrina were at the same place. Katrina was supposed to come on my show. She never did. Never did.
I couldn't. I tried to go live with both of you, and my Instagram wouldn't let me.
Mary Jane, you look like you're prepared for something.
Oh, yes. I would like to read the message that was sent to Katrina and myself by you.
Wait a
at
minute.
3:30.
Is this going to make me look silly?
You wrote it.
Is it going to make me look silly?
You wrote it to us.
Yeah, because the way you could not put in words and make me look silly. Is that what you're going to do?
No, well, we discussed the plan and you made the challenge last Friday on the Pretty Girls Show. And then the night before at 3:30 in the morning, this is what you wrote to Katrina and I. I've got the plan fantastic idea for the Instagram Live Pretty Girls stream today at 4 p.m. The show starts at 4 p.m., but for the first 25 minutes of the stream, it would make you look good to talk about the competition on who's the prettiest girl between the three of us. And until I come on the show at 4:25, you guys go back and forth talking about how pretty I am. And then I come on and give me the title of the prettiest girl.
Yeah.
Good idea, huh? I hope you guys get it and follow the plan.
I think that's an excellent idea. And neither of you did that.
Because it was a selfish idea.
For who? For you?
No, it was not a good idea.
What do you mean? Explain yourself, Katrina. I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just saying I think that you're fucking full of shit. But go ahead.
I don't think that it's very pretty inside or outside to be like, hey guys, here's a brilliant idea. Let's all talk about me and what a star and how pretty and how gorgeous I am.
You don't see why that would be good?
No, I don't see why that would be good.
Mary Jane?
I agree with her, and then I would like to say the rest of the texts on that thread.
Oh, Don won. He's the prettiest. Case closed. Thank you, Garrett Shea. Numbers don't lie. Question for Don. Did Mary Jane and Katrina leave the country because they had tried to sabotage the pretty girls' lunch and they feel guilty about it? You're still in the country, right, Don? I got no place to run. I have nothing to hide. I came up with a fantastic idea that I think people would have loved. If people would have loved to have come into the show listening to Mary Jane and Katrina talking about how pretty I was, and then I came in and they said, you know what, Don, it's supposed to be a competition, but you're the prettiest. Take home the trophy. Would you like to have that, or would you like to have it the way that these girls sabotage me?
Let me go ahead and read the rest of the text. So Mary Jane responded, okay, but the plan is Don starts his stream at 4 p.m. at the same time as Katrina and I start our stream at 4 p.m. And the numbers counted by Old Man G, and whoever has better numbers is the prettiest. That's what was said on the Friday Pretty Girl Show, correct? And Don
Old Man
said,
G, are
no.
you there? Well, hold on just a second. And we can get to what I said. All right. And what time did I go on? I went on at 4 p.m., correct? Just like you said, because I realized you weren't going to do what I wanted to do, which I think is the best idea.
Incorrect. You've refused to answer your phone because we were going to start at exactly the same time. And you said you didn't know if you would be ready at 4. So we were going to have a very brief phone call. And then the second we hung up, we were both going to start. And you jumped the gun. I was trying to call you to confirm so you didn't get mad that we started the stream.
All right, let's just see. Katrina, is there any truth to this at all?
Yes, you started your stream like 15 minutes early.
I think there was some confusion because the new plan wasn't being like even talked about or something. So like I think there was some confusion on what was going to even happen because there was an original plan and a new plan.
And for you guys to completely understand, my watch wasn't working and it was 20 minutes fast.
Well, why didn't you? How could Old Man G, you're defending him like this? How would he know if we were going to do the plan or not if he started 15 minutes early and wasn't watching our stream from 4 to 4:25?
I mean, there was text messages from earlier in the morning that weren't conclusive. They kind of like, one said this thing, one said that thing, and it was in the middle. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Here's somebody that said, I heard people yelling at Don. Hey, miss, are you wearing makeup while you're driving around?
Don, Katrina's hands up.
Go ahead, Katrina. I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
I'd also like to point out that if your watch was fast or whatever, you were still streaming from a phone, which always has the correct time.
I should have looked at that.
I blame Quinn for not reminding you about that.
Yeah, I blame Quinn for that too. Hey, Katrina, am I right about Quinn? Am I right about Quinn? Come on, Katrina.
Right about Quinn, what?
He's on the spectrum, man. He's not like
Yeah, but
us. He's not like
but
us.
yeah, but what was your point?
You know what my point was.
Okay, sure.
It's not Don's fault that people were tired of waiting until 4 to see how pretty he is. It was palatable. Yeah, okay. Don's watch wasn't working and he still won. Now that's impressive. Thank you.
That's a good point.
All right. So anyway,
Well, back at you, Garrett Shea. Why didn't you help Lady Chenjaya, and so she didn't have to move to China?
Ooh, that's a good question.
what
Oh, wait.
what was the question exactly?
Garrett Shea is the guilty. He's the reason why Lady Chenjaya is stuck in China now.
Not quite sure what that's about.
Okay, well, I'll go back to the text stream. Don says, no, this is not like the plan I came up with. And I said, I know we are going to stick to the original plan. And Don says, no. And I said, okay, Katrina and I will go with the original plan, and then we'll see who wins via fan response.
Well, I won, so I guess I was right.
Okay. And then you wrote after it at 3:45 p.m. that day, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, because you guys screwed me again. It's always you, Mary Jane, and it's you, Katrina, always trying to bring me down. Always.
We've
Okay.
invited you to come join us at the Pretty Girl Lunch.
I would have loved to have done that.
Why
Yes.
didn't you go? Oh, yes, Katrina.
Okay, then why did you spend like 35, 45 minutes of your Instagram stream driving around random circles? Because I thought you were coming to hang out with us, and you were just driving your entire stream. And then when we actually asked you if you were coming, you were like, oh, that's too far. And I was like, well, what was he just doing for the past 45 minutes? And Mary Jane was like, oh, he just does laps
Yeah.
just for face. He just
Wait a minute.
for
You
fun.
said that, Mary Jane?
Yes,
You
it's
said
like
that?
yes, it's like a 15-minute or less drive to where we were from where you were, even in traffic. And
Subscription.
instead, you were just driving around in your usual circles.
Oh,
She
here's
was like,
hey,
wow,
here's
that
something.
must cost a lot in gas. And I was like, yeah, every time I get in the car, it's on empty. So I don't know how this happens.
All right, here's something that somebody on the chat said. MJ and Katrina tried to influence the vote in a French cuisine. Don won eating hot dogs. Excellent point.
Well,
Another excellent point. Excuse me, Mary Jane, real quick. An anonymous gifter gave out a sub to Monica Lopez. So thanks for the gift sub,
Thank
anonymous
you very
gifter.
much, anonymous gifter. I'd like
Thank
to
you,
one day
thank
know
you.
who you are.
And why
Well-
didn't you have Quinn do a good photo shoot while you were eating the hot dog at least? Like a fashion model would, like the irony of you like eating the hot dog, like, oh, I'm gonna bite it, and then oh, I'm biting it, pretend, and then oh my goodness, the mustard dripped down my top, and then like to try to lick up the mustard.
Oh,
And-
and that's what I should be doing?
Yeah,
Photo
I think
shoot,
that
yeah.
hot.
I'm sorry, Katrina, go ahead.
I think that would have been hot.
That's what a real pretty girl would have done.
Yeah. It was impossible to get a good shot with all the flashes from the mobs. Yeah, first of all, when people found out where I was eating lunch over at Carney's, the train, oh, look at who's all tuckered out. It's almost like you've been up since 3 in the morning.
I have been.
Oh. An anonymous gifter gave Monica Opez Yoga a tier 1 sub.
Hey, thank you.
It was being called simply Don Mania. All right, here's what happened. First of all, and you can ask Quinn about this. We went over and we had, because I thought it was just supposed to be a local place. So I went to Carney's. At Carney's, word got out when I
Now,
came. Yeah.
you were invited multiple times ahead of time and during to come and to have Pretty Girl lunch where we were.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Anyway, when I went in there, everybody was like, "Hey Don, hey, how about that one joke you did the other night?" And I'm like, "Can I please eat? I'm doing a thing." So,
Oh, okay, we got some comments. Terry Green or Old Man G says, when you're escaping to a different country, you get up early. Then Terry Greenbean says, in Don's defense, Quinn was heavily involved in Don's stream, and he's not a pretty girl at all. Garrett Shea says, we don't want our pretty girls eating frog legs and snails. We want our pretty girls eating hot dogs.
thank you. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Thank you. Hey, Katrina, can I just say one thing? Face, Katrina.
Katrina, did we have any snails or frog legs?
Neither of those items were anywhere to be found, but even if they were, it wouldn't make us ugly girls.
They were on the menu in all fairness. Maybe not the
Okay,
frog legs. but
large
those
crowds
legs.
of Korean girls were gathered around the joint, holding up signs with tears in their eyes. Yeah. And what am I supposed to do? Be mean to these people? They're just there because they like me.
Because Quinn's comment, exactly. Don was playing with a handicap. And Terry Greenbean says to Quinn, exactly. That's why it's so impressive. Oh, Terry Greenbean says Katrina and Mary Jane had way better food.
Who said this?
Terry Greenbean, and he says, I will put my neck on the line to say that. And Joe Woodland gave a bunch of pyramids with number ones and pointing up.
Those are cheers. So it was 6 bits. So thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What's that?
You know how people cheer bits? Those are bits. They're one apiece. Mm-hmm.
Hey, thank you very much, Quinn. It wasn't a better food contest, though. No, it was not. What's more American than a hot dog? That's the way I was looking at it.
Oh, we have some YouTube chats.
Would you look at these?
Bob Dylan Beckenwith says, does that make Dawn their dog?
If you didn't hear, I got accepted as Katrina's dog last week. She said that I'm her dog.
And you won the competition?
Along with Mary Jane, along with Old Man G. We're all her dogs. Am I right, my dog? Katrina,
yeah.
Am I right, my dog?
Yes, you said the correct phrase, and I admitted you to the dog squad, and then like 30 minutes later, you immediately tried to get yourself kicked out.
How did I do that?
By undoing the phrase.
What phrase?
The secret word phrase was Katrina will never and has never and will never have sex with Mike Black.
You can't say that though.
Yes, I can.
You never know how you're gonna feel.
I always know how I will feel about that one.
At one point, Don was asked by a traffic cop to shield his face en route because his prettiness was distracting to traffic at that point of to the point of danger. I remember that, and I felt bad.
You weren't even wearing makeup.
Did I tell you that? No, I wasn't. People thought I was, but I wasn't wearing makeup.
I heard they kept asking that.
Bob Dylan Beckenwith says, I put my neck on the line to say that too. And then Black and Blue says, I'm late. Who says Don's not pretty? Question mark. No one said that.
I didn't mean to frighten you. Nobody said that. It's.
So I thought Katrina and I executed a much better, more authentic Pretty Girls lunch than Dawn.
Of course you would. But we had a competition. I won the competition, so I must have done something right.
I agree. Dawn won the competition. Katrina, do you have an issue with that?
I mean, I never saw official numbers, but sure.
Well, if that isn't a backhanded compliment, I don't know what is.
Well, hold on. Oh man, G, you're Dawn's dog, right? I mean, Katrina's dog, right?
Yeah.
And we trusted you to monitor the numbers. Do you want to weigh in on what you saw?
Well, it's kind of confusing, like I said, because there was a new plan and an old plan, and there was a different start time for one, and one started late, and it was just I'm not really sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because I wasn't sure which plan we were doing. So
Well, the bottom line is this. I think I won the competition, and I don't think there's anything that anybody can really do that would make me believe otherwise.
Okay, so we have Omanji also says this whole thing is like Barbie versus Oppenheimer. And then Quinn said we played the objective. That's how we won. John focused on the important aspects of it. And then Terry Greenbean says Katrina was sabotaged by having her Instagram blocked. I agree.
Yeah.
And
You
Joe
know what
Wood-
I would have done? I might have checked on it a half an hour before instead of trying to do
Well-
it right when the show started.
Well, I join your Instagram live a decent amount and never have any problems, and I don't really post anything, and I never got any I haven't gotten any recent flags or takedowns or whatever, so I have no idea why it wouldn't let me.
we got a tip.
Don't let it play. Don't let it play. So back to the comments. Oh, Joe Woodland says, "Oh man, G, you don't sound so old." Terry Greenbean says, "Oh, that's weird. I just heard a donation." And then Karen King says, "Don was like a cheetah at a junior high track meet." And Terry Greenbean says, "Free Katrina, free Hansberger." Gerber.
Yeah, do you guys want to hear the tip?
Yes.
Sure.
It's from Mike Black, and it's for $4.20. It says, "Hey Katrina, I know you say we aren't dating, but we both know the truth."
Ew,
Oh, so now we know what's really going on.
that's gross.
And Bob Dylan Beckenwith says, "We just have to believe him." And Nacho Rouge 1973 says, "Hi, Don. Hi, Mary Jane. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Angie. Hi, Terry Greenbeans. Hello."
Hey there.
Hello.
Yeah. Let's see. So I thought it was a fabulous lunch. Katrina, would you like in the future to join me for the Pretty Girl lunch again?
I would love if we got lunch together more
Sure.
often.
Let's do that.
And now, Katrina, despite Dawn's competitive nature, would you permit Dawn to join us?
I guess he's gonna bitch and moan about it if we don't, so
Whoa. Well, I'm going to bitch and moan about it if we don't. Oh, don't let me get bitching and moaning about it. Wow,
You know he would bitch and moan about it if we did.
what a piece of garbage I am, huh?
I think he's gonna bitch and moan about it either way.
Yeah. Pretty comes from the inside, Dawn.
Love Katrina and Mary Jane. The only thing that could have made it better would be Dawn.
Oh, thank you, Terry Green.
Thank you.
We
Thank you,
tried. We
Terry Green.
invited him so many times in so many ways.
They were, you know what? Bottom line is this: the entire night, I knew I was going to get screwed by you guys. You did nothing but screw with me. And when I came on, you had a million excuses why this wasn't working, why that wasn't working. And to tell you the truth, I'll have lunch with you guys again. But things are going to be different.
Well, Dawn, you won. I don't know why you're not being a pretty girl about winning.
Because I think I'm being kind of shit on by you guys. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm the one making it up. Come on, be real. Seriously, be real, Mary Jane.
Okay, should I explain to everyone here the new joke I wrote for you that you refused to do?
If you want to, go ahead.
Okay, so if Don came out on stage and he was like, I've been working on learning new words. Let's see, have the audience decide if I'm using this correctly in a sentence or whatever. Gaslighting. What does gaslighting mean? And
What is
then just let the audience say stuff to you. And I think that'd be a really funny bit. Katrina, what do you think?
I think that works.
Do you want to ask Don 3 questions to see if he actually knows what gaslighting means?
Let me just tell you this.
Oh, I don't know what questions I would ask to know if
she-
he knows what that means.
Katrina's in some foreign country over in Arizona, and she doesn't really. She's a little behind times.
Well, Arizona's not a foreign country, but that's also not where I am.
And I've made a mistake here.
No, I'm in the US. I'm just on the East Coast.
Why are you there?
My brother's getting married tomorrow.
What are you wearing that shirt?
Congratulations.
Are you wearing that shirt tomorrow?
No, I'm wearing a yellow dress and cowboy boots.
Ooh.
Yes. I'm the MC, so I
You're
have to
the
do all the
MC?
announcements. Yeah.
Really?
You mean
Yeah.
master of ceremonies or music person after?
Subscription.
Like announcements and music.
Very cool.
Very cool is right.
Okay,
And-
Don
Yeah.
Stream says Don's stream had at least 2 autistics keeping track of the numbers, and autistics don't lie. Well, we know one, but who's the second one? I don't understand. And Tarrant King says gaslighting isn't real. You're just being crazy is my favorite line.
Thank you. Thank you.
And oh, that ended with the smiley face laughing so hard it cried. I mean, maybe I
Ooh.
should.
All right.
Ooh.
Yes,
Oh, it's Katrina.
Katrina.
I think my favorite gaslighting phrase is when people say, I never said that.
Yeah.
That's a
Do you
good one.
think Don knows the definition of gaslighting?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Garrett Shea says, Katrina, will you please name your firstborn son with Mac Black after Mac Miller? Thank you.
Y'all nasty. Ew.
That's Garrett Shea. Just so you know, you can remember that name. For
Y'all
future.
nasty.
So we got 100 biddies from Joe Woodland earlier too. I missed that. Thank you for that. And we
Thank
just
you.
got an anonymous gift sub to Faisal Khaleesi. So thank you.
That's fucking wonderful. Let me tell you this. How many people think that the girls are kind of picking on me today?
Oh, hold on. Quinn says,
my
hell yeah,
God.
break a leg at the wedding speech, Katrina.
Thank you.
You want to go over your speech with us right now? We could help you
No,
out.
thank you.
Just give it
No,
a shot.
thank you.
Give it a shot.
No, I'm kind of like frustrated a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, you don't think I could help you?
No, it's just like I don't want to. Like they sent me an email like months ago with like the announcements that I was supposed to do, and it was only like 5 or 6 bullet points. It was like real easy, And then they didn't tell me that I was doing the music. So now I'm all nervous that while my phone is connected to the Bluetooth, it's gonna start playing shit that I don't want to play.
You're going to do
And
great. You're going to do great. And you know what? Here's a line that will open up. The way you open up, you take the mic, you walk out there and say, "Who here likes to fuck?" Hold the mic over
um,
your head and see the place erupt.
yeah, that's not gonna land with this crowd. Everyone is very, very, very like hyper religious. Like not like will not watch Harry Potter because magic is against God.
Well, but you see, Katrina, Dawn survived through college by emceeing weddings. So
Yeah, I just don't think that's gonna land at this one.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you, I think you're wrong.
how about who here agrees fuck Harry Potter and then hold the mic out?
I don't even think they'd like to hear me say the word fuck.
Well, you got to throw that in a little bit just to keep them on their toes.
I
Oh,
think
Terry King says his name is Apollo Garrett. Then Terry King says, every week I tune in hoping they'll stop picking on Dawn for being so pretty, and every week I'm
Thank you.
disappointed.
Thank you.
And Nat
Thank you.
Giroux 1973 says, Katrina is a musician, question mark. I did not know that. I used to play bass.
Can I tell
I'm
you
not a
this?
musician.
Are you guys listening to what they're saying? They tune in every week and you guys always shit on me.
Dawn,
That's-
you're a very pretty girl.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god, bro. Bitch and moan.
I can't hear
Bitch and
you.
moan.
Bitch and moan.
Bitching and moaning and bitching and moaning. Nobody said that I'm pretty in 5 minutes. They must hate me.
Why are you saying that, Katrina? We don't hate
Because it's
you.
exactly
We
how you
don't.
are all.
That's not the way I am. That's bullshit.
Yes, you are.
That's bullshit. You're gonna try to say that I'm not pretty?
You're doing it right now.
You don't think I'm pretty?
You're doing it right
Doing what?
now.
I'm not doing anything. I'm asking you a question because this
No,
leads to
you're
something.
you're fishing for compliments, and then if I don't oblige and give you one, you're gonna be like, oh my god, well you just always just don't like me, and I guess fuck me, I guess.
Thank you for taking the words out of my mouth because that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
You don't think I'm pretty?
I'm not going to
Mary Jane? Mary Jane?
indulge this
Hey,
behavior.
Mary Jane, is your
Dawn, you're patronizing again. You're
is mommy there?
compliments. It's not
Is
pretty.
mommy there?
Mommy! Mommy! Dawn's
God.
crying for assistance. Dawn's not acting pretty from the inside, and he's trying to get you to come in and say something in his defense.
There's a lot of ways to be inappropriate without using cuss words. Thank you. Don, maybe it's because you're not pretty.
Mama, Dawn's upset because
Wait a minute. Hey,
nobody-
Joe Woodland, go fuck yourself, man. I'm not pretty. Katrina, am I not pretty?
I'm not going to indulge this behavior.
Mommy, is Dawn acting pretty with all this ruckus over people being forced to call him pretty?
Fuck Joe Woodland is exactly right. Are you kidding? What is this guy looking at? And by the way, thanks, Katrina, for siding with me. You saw the way these people are picking on me. I'm not asking.
think
anybody-
Mom, is everyone picking on Dawn, or should we be forced to say he's pretty every 5 minutes? Or he throws a fit?
Where is Mummy? I want to see Mummy.
Mommy's not coming over here.
Why?
I don't think she's even going to dignify your line of.
Mummy, please help me. Mommy, please! Where's Mummy?
She's making her way over. I don't know if she's going to come on.
Okay. Please, Mummy, come on. Please, Mummy, come on. ladies and gentlemen, coming to the couch right now, this is Mummy, everybody. Hi, Mummy. Hi, Mummy. All right, just so you know, Mummy, and the only reason I called you over, not to get you to say something that you don't want to, but Mary Jane and Katrina have been pretty rough on me. Is there any words of wisdom for
No.
Katrina and Mary Jane?
Sounds like you both have been rough on each other.
Wait, Mommy, why are you siding against me and Katrina? We did
I'm
nothing.
not. I'm not. I'm just saying it's about equal.
You think so?
Yeah.
Can I just say thank you, Mummy? Thank you
I
for
would like to grow and learn, Mommy.
didn't
What did we
think
do? Okay, go ahead.
It's like a little kid squabbling.
Oh, Mommy, they said, hello, Mommy. Mommy is going to set the record straight. Mommy, can you hug Mary Jane on camera so we know she's lucky? Oh, Garrett, you're breaking my heart. Mommy is the source of luck. Can I get a hug? You want a hug? Well, yeah, Terry Greenbeans is going to gamble on my hips in a little bit. He says that you hugging me will bring luck.
Well, I hug you all the time.
Okay. That's what it is. So you think-
Mummy is queen.
Oh, they said, Mommy, don't lie.
Because they said Mummy is the source of luck to me.
Yes, that's Terry Greenbeans.
All right, let's go through this
You
because
don't think John's been behaving a little bit outlandish?
hey, wait a second. That's not a question that's setting her up. Mummy, don't listen to her. I'm just trying to do this show in the best way I know. And Katrina, when there's people saying that I'm not pretty at all, she's not. Okay, let's go to this. All right, in the first game we have today, it's a hockey game. The New York Rangers and the Florida Panthers. Mary Jane, who are you going with?
What's the first one?
New York Rangers, Florida Panthers.
What sport is this?
Hockey.
Are
You
they
gotta-
in a final thing? Because I think I guessed on these last week.
Yeah, we've got a question for Mummy. Can I give Mummy a question?
Sure.
This is after said Mummy is queen. Mummy is love. Question for Mummy. Where does pretty come from? The inside. The inside.
Did Don program you or something?
No, but it does come from the inside.
Okay.
I didn't say it.
Pretty comes from the inside, right? Thank you. Okay, Mary Jane. Let's
The
go New York
Rangers.
Rangers,
New York.
Florida Panthers.
New York.
New York,
But I asked, is this a championship thing? Because I
it's
think
in best of 7 in the Stanley Cup
Okay.
Finals.
then we'll go Rangers.
Good answer, Mummy, they said. All right, Katrina. New York Rangers, Florida Panthers.
Rangers.
So we got 2 for Mummy, New York Rangers, or Florida Panthers.
Indoors?
It's hockey, ice hockey.
The ice hockey indoors. right?
Yes. Yes.
I think I go for New York.
So everybody here is going for the Rangers. All right, in the second game, this is a baseball game. We got this.
Basco and G?
What's that? Oh, Old Man G. You got the Rangers or the Panthers?
I'll go ahead and take the Panthers. Mix it
Okay,
up.
to break it up. Okay, now St. Louis Cardinals versus the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball. Mary Jane.
Cardinals.
Okay, Katrina.
I'll go Cardinals.
Mummy. St. Louis Cardinals or Philadelphia Phillies?
Cardinals.
Okay, all the girls picked the Cardinals. What is Old Man G going with?
And break it up again. Take the Phillies.
Take the Phillies, okay. All right, Mary Jane. We got a baseball game. The Cincinnati Reds versus the Chicago Cubs.
Out of pity, I'll go with Cubs.
Katrina. Cincinnati, Chicago Cubs.
I'll go Cubs.
And now we go to Mummy. Mummy,
Yeah,
what?
I have no idea. I don't know anything.
You
about
got to pick a team, Mummy. You can't come on here and say you know sports and you're going to be this big prognosticator and then to not have an answer. Is it the Cincinnati Reds or the Chicago Cubs?
Chicago Cubs.
Chicago Cubs, okay? And let's go up to Old Man G.
I'll go with the breakup again. Reds.
Well, actually, Mummy picked. Did everybody here pick the Cubs?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I was wrong. All right, another baseball game. We got the Minnesota Twins versus the Houston Astros. Mary Jane, Minnesota Twins, Houston Astros.
Astros.
Katrina,
Astros.
all right, Mommy.
Mommy wants the Twins.
Wants the Minnesota Twins? I gotta hear her say it.
Okay, go ahead.
I did say it. Twins. The
Twins?
Minnesota Twins.
Okay, Twins. All right, and we go to Old Man G, out in West Virginia.
I'll take the Twins as well.
Twins. Oh, if Mommy did something else, you'd do what Mommy does?
No, I'd probably still take the Twins, but it's a good pick.
Okay. I guess it isn't the finals for the Rangers and the Panthers because in the other semifinal games, we've got the Dallas Stars versus Edmonton. Edmonton Oilers. Stars versus the Oilers.
We're going with the Stars because the Edmonton team is not from the movie Slapjack.
Slapshot.
Yeah, that one. Done.
Yeah, I was just seeing Florida's up 3-1. So they play Saturday. Okay, let's go over to Katrina.
I'll go with the Oilers.
Can I just give you a little tip, Katrina?
What?
I'm not trying to point out things bad. It's just to help you. When you say it like you have a cold, people aren't going to trust you. You want people to believe in you. So, ask me, Mary Jane, ask me, who do I think's going to win?
Oh, Don, who do you think is going to win?
I'm going to go with the Dallas Stars, Mary Jane. See how positive I was? I kind of lifted up the energy a little bit.
Okay, well, I've been up for almost 24 hours, so.
Oh, you've actually been up for longer than 20. No, you haven't. Okay. All right. I remember you got up at 3 a.m.
Yes, and it's 1 in the morning right now.
Yeah, so it's only 22 hours.
Don acting pretty right there?
First of all, may I say this, Katrina? I really do thank you for coming on. Thank you very much. You're wonderful. You really are. You really are the best. Now give me the fucking score of the Dallas Stars versus the Edmonton Oilers. Who are you picking?
I already said who I picked.
Who'd you pick?
The Oilers.
It's like I didn't even talk to you. I try to give you a little hint something to show a little excitement. You decided not to do it. Let's go to Mummy.
Yeah.
Who do you like, Dallas Stars or Edmonton Oilers?
Canada, I believe.
Edmonton is in Canada.
And is it the Dallas Stars or is
It
the
is the
Houston
it's
Stars?
the Dallas Stars,
Okay.
and that's Dallas, Texas. Who'd she go with, Mary Jane?
Dallas Stars.
Dallas Stars. Thank you. Let's go out to Old Man G.
I'll go with the Oilers. I'm gonna take them. It's where the great one came from.
It's almost like every pick was just a complete opposite of what Mommy picked.
Except the last one.
Okay, this next part is a game that we play. We find out from Katrina if she finds this boy a cute boy or not.
Well, goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
You're leaving? Mommy, may I say it was wonderful to see you. Thank you for coming on the show.
And
You're
thank her
welcome.
for not, thank you her for being terrified to side against you.
She wasn't terrified. Mommy and I are, would you consider me your friend, Mommy?
Yes, I do.
You know what? And I consider you my friend. I would never do anything to try to intimidate you or anything like that. Do you, Mommy, be honest right now. Tell me the truth. Do you ever think that I would hit you? I would
But
never.
let's ask Mommy the real question. Is Don acting pretty with all this competition? Or was he a little bit snotty about it?
I already answered that.
Okay. fine.
Well, thank you for joining us, Mommy. Everybody give Mommy a nice hand.
Nice to see you all.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Mommy has a very sore hip, so she's going to be getting a hip operation soon.
Don, you didn't get consent to advertise Mommy's business.
I'm explaining why I was having trouble getting up like that.
Oh, okay. Mommy's okay with that.
Yeah, and that's why I did it, because Mommy's perfect in every way.
Yes.
Okay, well, now this next part is, does Katrina find this boy cute? All right. Normally we have, I don't know. I thought he must have fallen asleep and not been able to wake up. Something that Katrina made sure she did, and I thank Katrina very much. As a matter of fact, thank you, Katrina. You
Thank
know
you.
what? If we go out for dinner, the next pretty girl meeting, I would like to buy you extra water.
Thanks. That's so generous.
Let's go to some comments from the internet. Mommy wasn't about to throw Don under the bus. Respect. Followed by, their bond is so strong, Don knew it'd be okay without hesitation.
Yeah.
And then on YouTube, oh wow, congrats to him, Katrina. And then Quinn says, we can compromise. Maybe you can just remind Don who's pretty every 10 or 15 minutes. And then
I would like
Martin
that.
Blue
That's
says,
fine with
"Although
me."
it feels to be nice to Don, comma, mommy. And then somebody says, Jesus is there, says Don's gaslighting. And then back to Garrett Shea says, Mommy's cameo was amazing, followed by Terry Greenbean saying, we love Mommy, period. Okay, back to you, Don.
Okay, so let's find out if and let me be honest with you, Katrina, if you don't like the way that I give the 5 people, you can stop at any time and you only have to answer one question if you only want, okay?
Okay.
Okay, these are boys that Katrina finds pretty and cute. Mike Black.
No.
Do you want to
Well,
go?
you guys didn't guess what she was going to say.
Yeah, she didn't
They
give
knew
us
what
a
I was
chance.
gonna say
She didn't give us a chance.
because I don't think it's funny.
Yeah, it's not funny, Don. You're trying to get kicked out as a dog? You want to be removed as a dog?
No.
Then stop.
Yeah, stop. There's no new comments. You think Harry's coming in? We didn't get Jack's picks.
Jack has said he wouldn't be able to come on tonight,
Okay.
but we didn't get anything from Harry saying that.
You want to try calling one more time?
No. I just want to see this.
You want me to come up with names for Katrina to pick?
I don't want Katrina mad at me.
No, I've had a good idea for Katrina's picks for a while as a backup if Harry's not available.
Well, ask Katrina.
Katrina, can I give you names to pick?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me prep this. Half a second. Now, are you going to be able to look these up?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
All right, Terrence King, we'll take that one. First one, Katrina. Martin Balsam.
Okay.
Martin Balsam. And last name spelled Balsam. Martin Balsam.
Hmm. Okay.
I say she says no. Mary Jane, what do you think?
No.
What do you think, old man G?
I'll say no as well.
All right, nothing but no's. What is it, Katrina?
Yeah, it's a fuck no.
Okay, let's go up to Mary Jane, who's got some people.
Okay, we have Cab Calloway.
Cab Calloway. All right, I'm going to say no to that, Mary Jane.
I'm going to say yes.
Old man G.
I'll say yeah.
Deo. What are you going to do, Katrina?
When he was young, yeah.
Oh, is that your answer? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see this whole thing set up where anything that I say is going to be wrong and anything you say is
No.
going to be right.
James
Why you
Stewart.
gotta make everything about you?
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't. James Stewart, I say no. Mary Jane?
I'd say yes.
Old man G?
You talking about the actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say no.
Go ahead, Katrina.
This one can get a yes.
All right.
There's no way you would fuck James Stewart. No way in the world.
In his prime, bro?
Yeah, in his prime,
In his prime,
bro.
he's handsome.
In his prime, broette.
She said yes, she would in his prime.
She's doing that
There's
because
some
she just to make me lose. All right, go
no,
ahead.
there's some really cute pictures of him. I like it. He's got like sexy eyes.
Go ahead, Mary Jane. Give another one.
Okay, we're gonna go with Count Basie. Easie, Count Basie.
I say no. Mary Jane.
I'm putting yes on all of them because the clock is only rings twice.
Woman G.
I'd say yeah on this one.
This
Okay.
one's a no.
Yeah, just like I said. Face, old man G. Face, Mary Jane.
Let's go with one second, it's not showing the name. Let me see what this guy's name is. Marlon Brando. But in the 1930s
Marlon Brando.
or maybe 40s.
Yo.
Who is this she's looking at?
Marlon Brando, young Marlon Brando.
I say
Young.
no. I say no. What do you say, Mary Jane?
I say yes.
Old man G.
Say yes on this one too.
Katrina.
This one might be a hell yes.
Okay, very good.
He's ugly as hell now, but like,
I think
Well,
he's
he's
dead.
dead.
now.
He is dead now.
well, whenever he was old, he's
In
ugly.
his prime, in his yeah.
In his prime, yeah.
Does you think anything the way that you're so attracted to him has anything to do with I said no, and
No.
then you said yes?
No, I think he looks like when he was young, he looks exactly like one of the characters on my favorite TV show.
What's your favorite TV show?
Power.
Power Rangers.
No, Power.
What's the name of this show? Power?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Sure.
Fletcher Henderson.
Fletcher Henderson. Who's that?
A famous jazz musician of the 19. All famous actors and musicians, and going yes on all of them.
I'll say no on this one.
Now we go to Katrina.
This isn't a no.
Okay, I didn't even look up the picture.
He has to be the ugliest man I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, well, he is in the top 5 in jazz musicians.
So I was wrong when I said she said yes?
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, he looks like a vagina.
I'm sorry, Katrina. I didn't pre-screen all these. Let's go with, what number am I on, Don?
It's about 7 or 8. You've done your 5.
Okay, we will go with.
Well, let's just
Cary
end it.
Grant.
We got it. Cary Grant.
Yeah.
Juty.
Okay.
All right. I say yes. Mary Jane?
I'm just going yes.
I'll say yeah.
Everybody says yes. But Katrina, what is the correct answer?
Yeah, this one's a yes.
All right, well, and that brings our show to an end. Do we have anybody with social media that they need to give out? Katrina?
My Instagram's at Katrina_Marie_X. Everything else can be
It
found
can be
there.
found there. I'm on Simply Down One on
Instagram, on everything. You're Simply Don One on
But
everything.
what is everything? It's not.
Don Barris's Facebook and Cameo's Facebook. I mean, Don Barris. Your TikTok's Simply Don One. Your Instagram's Simply Don One. Your any random social media, except for Facebook and Cameo, is Simply Don One.
But I'm over 2,100 different T-shirts worn the past over 2,100 days. I need some help. So if you can, send me some 2XL T-shirts to Don Barris, 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. I need these. The son of a bitch that set the record originally, Harvey Pollack, never bought a T-shirt on his own. Was
It's
given
dirty. Oh, he's just,
I've bought 2/3 of my T-shirts, and I'm running out of money.
Don, what did Omanji just say? What's that, Omanji?
oh no, I just thought that Harvey Pollack got stole all the shirts or something. He said
Oh.
I thought Harvey Pollack stole the shirts, but you said people gave them to him.
I gave them to him,
Speaking of giving you shirts, Tarrant King says more shirts are on the way, Don.
yeah. I believe in that. Thank you, Tarrant King. Thank you. Well, Katrina, thank you for waking up. What country are you in?
I'm not in another country. I'm in Connecticut.
Okay, so
That's in America.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
and Mary Jane, where are you?
I'm in Morocco. Me and Mommy are in Morocco.
Why did you and Mummy decide to go to Morocco?
Do we really need a reason?
I would like to hear this from Mummy.
Mommy, come tell Don why we're in Morocco. Okay, just a second.
Okay. If you're in town in Los Angeles tonight, I am closing out the main room and maybe the original room tonight. So come on by. I'll be performing at the world famous Comedy Store maybe twice. I would like to have Katrina come, but she lives too far away and she's out of town.
Question for Mary Jane from Terry Green Beans. Will you smoke hookah in Morocco? No.
Monica Lopez Yoga says she has more shirts for you as well, Don.
Who said that?
Monica Lopez Yoga.
Is that Moya? Is that
Mojo Yoga.
Mojo Yoga.
Mm-hmm.
She's
No,
all right.
sit down. Just tell him. Why are we in Morocco?
Oh.
Mommy's taking lots of pictures in case she wants to paint something.
Let me ask Mommy if I can ask her one question, and then I'll be done with the show.
She can hear you.
Mommy, are you lying to me? Are you really in Morocco?
She says, well, what did I tell you?
She said that she is in Morocco. All right, so with that, join us. Like I said, I'm over at the Comedy Store tonight. Katrina won't be there. She's going to her brother's wedding. You sure you don't want to give this speech a little work out here and we could help you out with things. I gave you a
No,
good
thank
open.
you.
I gave you a good opening line.
Don's
thank
clean
you.
opening is screaming, "Who here likes to breathe oxygen?" and then holding the microphone out.
You can do that if you'd like. All right, Katrina. I wish you could smile one time during the show. Let me see you smile.
Thank you.
She
I
is
don't.
smiling.
Okay.
Smile so people say you're pretty. Like, look at me.
No, I don't like forced smiles.
Katrina, mommy wishes you well because you're tired and you have a big day tomorrow.
Thank you.
Does mommy not wish me well?
Oh, now it's all about Don. Katrina, mommy says you're welcome. So what do you have to say about Don? Was that pretty the way he interrupted?
All right, get me out of here.